Okay, here we are with little Scorch doing some shopping at the home desk.
Fish.
Hello?
Oh, $20. Oh, that's pretty. This $20.
It's a pretty good price sale. Now tell us what you're looking at over here.
No, this is $100. See, they got all this fucking set up.
That's a bait and switch.
This is what they're doing.
Now, what do you need these shelves for? What will you be storing?
Oh, you know, stuff in the garage mostly. You know, they got some examples here. They got some pickled jalapenos on it, some pineapple chunks. You know,
this is making me kind of hungry right now.
See, look at this. It's real small. They're trying to fucking pass it off like it's giant, like this one.
Now, do you think if you had this in your garage and say it was a refrigerated kind of ice house garage, you could perhaps store bricks of cheese or, you know, entire carcasses of dead animals on there?
You know, it would be nice, you know, to have a place where I could store, you know, like a half side of beef, you know, a gallon bucket of jardinera, something like that, you know.
I want to give you guys stamps, though.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. You know,
we're filming a Chicago food channel. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Now, tell me what you got in your cart over here.
Well, I got some gloves. They keep the hands clean. It's real nice, you know.
Okay.
So when you're working on stuff, maybe your car, or, you know, maybe when you're, you know, going through that side of beef that you got out in the garage, that you don't get blood all over your hands. And, oh, now here's my favorite part. These guys right here. Check these guys out up here.
Okay.
This is so nice.
Oh, it's like the Segway.
You know, we got it pulled to the right for sirens and lights.
Now, tell me, what's this Gojo stuff? What are you doing?
Gojo, you know, you put it on your hands. It's real nice, you know. Oh, God, I'm so jealous. I wish there was my jam. You put the Gojo on your hands, you know, and then, you know, you rub it clean, and it comes off, you rinse it, and then you're all good to go.
Oh, look at this interior setup.
It's nice. Oh,
it don't work.
See, look, you put your...
Why don't they...
What's your
is this a fake or something, you know?
I don't know.
No? Okay.
But this is real nice, you know?
This is you know, my cousin just redone his house in Schaumburg, you know, and I went to go visit. It didn't look quite as nice as this, but, you know, it was pretty nice.
This looks real nice.
I have to say, that's cool. They got some nice decorations up there, you know, for the holidays.
Oh,
now,
this is a dangler.
Now, in terms of holiday decorations, Al, how would you go about decorating your garage in your adjacent house?
Well, I typically get a string of sausage and wrap it in some sort of tinsel, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, people, they string up the popcorn. I string up Italian sausages, you know. And
would you decorate them with any type of lights or accessories?
You know, just the glistening tinsel. You know, it's just nice in here. You know, oh, see, they're not decorated for Christmas, really, but it's nice still.
Right,
know?
but you could decorate for Christmas, you know.
You know, I would string some Italian sausages, you know.
But they got...
And then,
sorry. They got some bells up there, and we're filming a food channel.
That's nice. That's nice. You know, it feels like Christmas. It feels like Christmas in there.
Let me get a close-up of the bells.
Look at this sconce.
Red and green.
Look at the sconce.
What's this sconce?
It's sconce. It's
like Wisconsin.
Yeah, that is what that architectural...
Is that what that's named after?
Yeah, precisely.
Now, anyways, should we go look at plush luxury toilet bowls?
Oh, God.
You know, a real nice throne.
Yeah, let's look at it. Where are they? Where's the bathroom?
I think the bathroom section's down here.
Okay.
I'll film the ground so the employees don't think that we're filming them.
You know.
Now, Al, explain to me, if you were to buy a toilet bowl, which would be your preferred model of, obviously they're porcelain, but would you go with a plastic seat or maybe a foam-filled seat, you know, for the cushioning of the tukis when it's placed on the adjacent bowl?
You know, I'd probably go with something in a classic style, maybe a wood that warms to the touch.
Where's the toilet? There we go. There's the toilet right there.
Oh, my.
Now, here we have a model that's the Kohler.
All-in-one toilet. What does that mean? All-in-one. I don't really understand that.
That's not the model I would choose. I would have more of a plush seat, maybe with a carpeted rim.
See, this is not really the, you know. This is gonna be cold and icy. You know, it's not gonna be that nice.
That's true.
But you see, look here.
And you got to worry about the dog drinking out of it too, because it's rather low to the ground.
You need one that's high. But you see this here, that kind of, you know, this reminiscent of the human intestines there, that kind of thing. So that's, that's like a, you know,
so
a
that's
conceptual
like,
design.
That's like art, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, and cooler, made in Wisconsin, so it's nice.
Right. Okay, we only got about a minute or two left. Do you want to further explain what you're going to do here at Home Depot for the rest of your day?
Well, you know, I'm probably going to check out these items here, you know, purchase them, and then on my way out, I think I'm going to stop for a Depot Dog. And it's, we'll be able to document with our technology.
Now
there is a police officer hanging out by the hot dog stand.
Okay, and explain to us what a Depot Dog is and how it differs from, say, Johnny's Red Hots or a Maxwell Street Polish.
Well, a Depot Dog is typically, you know, outfitted with all the accoutrements and fixings of a Chicago dog, whereas Jimmy's Red Hots, you know, it's a rather simple mustard and onion concoction, and the Maxwell Street Polish is either charbroiled or deep fried, and then, of course, adorned, much like the Jimmy's hot dog, with mustard and onions. This will have tomato slices and all that.
And what about the bun?
Now, the bun, I haven't had Depot Dog in a while, but I don't know if they got poppy seeds or not. It might be slightly different than what I would like to expect, you know?
Okay.
So,
well, that's it. That concludes our day today for the food, Chicago Food Channel. Anyways, we'll be back with you. Here's Al Scratch, and I'm your host, Joe Maroney.